All right, you guys, what's up? Yo, so it's been a while, you know. I think the last time I did one, I was doing some drawing effects on Photoshop, and the thing was just crashing on me, yo. And I was like, man, and I wanted to get that fixed up on, but it seems as if I'm probably gonna be leaving Adobe pretty soon. And it's not that I don't like Adobe, because I do. I think it's a very I think they're really good as a company, but there's certain things that I think Adobe has been doing business wise that has been pushing creatives away from Adobe actually. So I think I had my last with them the last time, and it seems as if we want to have good customer service with them, but they're just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And what a way to start a live. You guys, sorry about that. How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. I need to say what's up to all my peoples here. Christelle, what's up? Or Crystal, what's up? Drevsy so trill. I don't know. What's good? You know what I'm saying? Chanya Hill, how you doing? Jet0206, how are you? Jathan Williams, what's good, yo? I'm here for you guys. But yeah, man, I wanna go. I guess today, I wanted to start doing some drawing techniques with you guys. I want to start showing you guys some stuff on Illustrator, and I'm gonna keep Illustrator, which is gonna be like $20 a month. But as far as Photoshop, I'm starting to move away from it, you guys. And one of the big moves that I've done so far, or what I've been trying to do, is put you guys into Illustrator more, because I kind of feel like a lot of the stuff that we can do in Photoshop can be done in Illustrator, just like a lot of things that you can do in Illustrator can be done in Photoshop. But the thing about Illustrator that makes it more powerful for t-shirt designers is the fact that you guys are getting vectors. You know what I'm saying? So to have that vector illustration just going on over here, I just feel like that's a move, a way better move. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, you guys. I want to check just my microphone real quick. Give me a sec. All right, but yeah, so we're ready to go. Basically, here's the two t-shirts that I'm working on. I'm pretty sure you guys can't really see them because they're really white. They're already cut out the background, so there's some things that I got to do real quick to actually make this stuff happen. Oh yeah, shout out to everybody who is a Patreon subscriber, and shout out to T-Shirt Tuesday. You guys have been rocking with me since 2017. I started this T-Shirt Tuesday towards the end of 2007. No, I started in July, a little bit before, what is it, 4th of July. I launched the very first T-Shirt Tuesday, and I've been just going on with it. So today would have been the I think this is about the 25th, 26th T-Shirt Tuesday today, if I remember correctly. Just make sure, you know what I'm saying? But if my memory serves me well, this is like the number 25, you know what I'm saying? So and I fell off on it just a little bit. It used to be known as, no, it's 31. Today is number 31, okay? And I fell off on it just a little bit because I was having a son, which this is one of the reasons why I didn't put one up today, is because I was fathering him all throughout the weekend, and I'm getting him more, you know what I'm saying? So I just didn't have time really to record, and I wanted to give you guys something, and I was like, okay, well, t-shirt templates are always something that you guys are going to need going forward. So I wanted to design some t-shirt templates on live and show you guys just a little process of it. I know I do this a lot, but this is one that you guys probably want to get into. So I've put in these two t-shirts. This is the front side and this is the back side, you guys. And basically what we want to do is we want to just start the process. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy them and put them on my second layer by hitting Command F. Yeah, I got to unlock the layer. All right, and then I want to turn off that first one. So the thing here is that these are already cut out the background, and I screwed that up. So I have to go through some phases to basically bring this into a nice little, I guess you can say, cutout real quick. and to get that going properly so it can be a shape, right? So I'm going to take this first layer. I have to go into like my effects panel and basically go into a cutout. I'm not sure if you guys can even see this cutout. Let me just go into here. No, so you guys won't be able to see the cutout, but basically you want to get a cutout. You want to go into effects, you want to go into artistic, and you want to go into cutout, and you want to basically make the cutout level number 1 or 2, and then hit well, I guess 1 would be the better. Well, it's not gonna let me go more than 2. I'm gonna go less than 1, so, or go less than 2. So I'm just gonna go ahead and drop the just drop everything down to the least as possible, and we're gonna go to number 1 for the number of levels, and we're just gonna hit OK. So that probably, if you guys can't see what's happening right here, it basically just turned it into a white shape. And I can probably manipulate it just a little bit. But before I do that, I just want to show you guys what is about to happen here. So I'm gonna put a square, a black square over this, and with the linked file that I just created that I put the effect on, I want to go ahead and copy that, and then I can turn that off. And then on this rectangle, we can go into the transparencies, make a mask, click on that black box like we normally do, hit Command F, you know what I'm saying, and then we get this back, you know what I'm saying. And I'm pretty sure you guys kind of seen me do this before. It's not anything really new here, but we basically just got this shape that we need for it. And then I can go into object, what was it, rasterize, and then expand that rectangle that I pretty much just created, you know. So it's just a few phases that we got to go through to make the shape for the actual shirt, because the shirt was already cut out, you know what I'm saying. Because that shirt was already cut out, it's more or less the process is already done. And for us to be able to change the color of the shirt, like, we need that to be cut out. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that again for the backside, and we can go from there as well. So like I said, you click on the file that you click on the image that you dropped in. So this is the backside, but I've already made a copy of it and all that stuff. You want to go to effect, okay, down to artistic, go to cutout, drop the number of levels down to 2. You can drop the edge simplicity down to 0 and the edge fidelity down to 0 too. You hit OK. All right, you make basically this black box around it like this, and then you take the link file, copy it, go back into that rectangle, hit make a mask. On this black part of it, you hit Command F, and then you go, you got your shape. So go back into this, you know, go back into the actual files or whatnot, go into that rectangle, go into edit, okay, or no, not edit, but rasterize. No, yeah, rasterize. I think I did that. Yeah, I want to rasterize, hit OK. You can go to image trace, you hit OK, and then you got your shape. Let's see what's up with everybody on live. You guys, make sure you tell me what's up, man. If I'm going too fast for anybody, let me know. Everybody hit that like button. Of course, you know what I'm saying. Everybody hit the like button, let me know what's good. While we're here, can I get some shout outs from y'all cities? Like, what city you guys from right now? Whose intention do I got right now? There's like 11 people watching, so, or 12. So I want to know what's good with everybody. Tell me what's good. I need to go ahead and image trace this second one. I didn't even do that one. But yeah, you want to image trace it and make sure that you get that good old smart blur going and all that stuff, and then you want to expand it. So now that I got those done, I can pretty much turn off, well, I can delete these two, and I can turn back on like my first layer down here. And I'm thinking maybe what I can do is I can put these on a transparency and just, I'm gonna be a little bit lazy here today. All right, I can put this on a transparency, and then I can probably hit this with a hard light. I'm not gonna do the hard light. Let me see. Just put that back on normal. We can probably put these on, I guess, a multiply. Oh, you know what? There's some things that I did not do yet. So the first thing I need to do is go into my Pathfinder, and I need to merge the image tracings. So I can unite, well, there's nothing to unite there on that one, but on this one specifically I need to unite it. But because of that, I'm thinking something happened here on this one. There's always something. So you guys, it's the one reason why like Illustrator is just a little bit complicated for people. All right, so let me image trace this one and hit OK, and then expand. Also, another thing I forgot to do was to take out the whites. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lock this layer down, and then take out the whites, delete them all out. Whoops. See? Let's try this again. No, that was right. I did it right. But in doing this, I messed something up. All right, so there we go. All right, yeah, so there we go. Right, so I can turn back on this, and then, well, I really want to just delete these whites out, so let me just go ahead and delete the white. Unless I'm not clicking on the white. Oh, I didn't expand it. That's the reason why. See, it's always something, man. Can you achieve this in Inkscape? You know what? I think I'm gonna start doing Inkscape tutorials. You know, I just need more people to well, not subscribe, but more people to like ask for it. You know, the reason why I haven't done it was because only 1 or 2 people would ask for it, and it's like, is that a program that everybody is using? I mean, I can go ahead and go for it if you guys would like, but it's definitely not a problem with me. Yeah, you could probably you can probably do the same thing on Inkscape. I know if I'm designing anywhere on anything, I'm definitely making t-shirt templates on it, right? So and really that's just because I like to work natively. Like, I don't like to take anything out the way. Did I mess something up? Oh, it's because it's the backside. The backside is not all that defined. So I'm gonna take, let's see. So is this the first one? This one right here. So I'm gonna just bring those up into each other, and then I have to put this one on a multiply. Or I could probably do a hard light. Now I'm gonna do a multiply. I'm not sure if you guys can even see what's happening here. I hate that like OBS is like that, but basically what I did was I opened up a transparency and let me see here. Yeah, I opened up a transparency and I basically just put it on a multiply. So I'm having those issues that you guys can't see, which sucks because like you guys should be able to see what's going on. All right. Well, let's just make sure that both of these t-shirt colors are the exact same t-shirt color. So I'll put this on a multiply as well, so we can look at them. How's the baby? Mine's is about 8 months. Time is moving fast. Yeah, my son is about to be 7 months, right? Dude is growing, man. He's got big and then got, you know, he's looking different. Little guy is like, he's on point, man. I'm happy. I'm probably one of the most happiest fathers out there. A lot of people have been making that comment. But it's the truth. It's the truth. Little dude, he surprises me every day. Something new. So like what I want to do here, what I normally do here is I kind of like brush out the for me on this Illustrator, I'll just brush out the tag. You know, it's pixelated as it is, so I can just go in really close, take a brush, just use the eyedropper tool just to pick out some colors, and I'll just brush it in. It really doesn't even matter. Wait, but it does have to be at least on the, I'm gonna use black. Let me just see what's happening here, because something happened. It's making it look transparent. Oh, you know what? That's the issue. We'll just throw this on like this. And like that. Because the tag really doesn't need to be seen like that. So I'll do it like this. I'll put like a black box around it, but I'm going to blur it out. So hit the Gaussian blur. Let's preview that so it's not looking too bad. And I don't know, I think I'll do a 10 pixels Gaussian blur. Yep. Alrighty, so we got that out the way. And like I said, I can change the color now. It can be yellow, orange, green, you know, brown, all that stuff. The only issue here is that, you know, the shadows are gone, so I just need to make a copy of that bottom one and just put that on top. And then we can put this one on a multiply layer as well, or a darken, one of the two. Yeah, do a multiply layer. And if there's any issues with it, like, you know, not being as good as it could be, we could just make copies of it. Now, back when I was first starting out making t-shirt templates and stuff like that, what I would do is I would go through with the pen tool, and I would just basically pick out like shadows and stuff like that, and then blur them out. So I can just go like this, take a shadow. I'm not sure if you guys can even see that, but we can just do something like this, take the shadow, make it, I guess, not too black or anything like that, but we can put the effect on Gaussian blur. See, do a really good job on that Gaussian blur real quick. I think maybe a 75 or 75 would be all right. Yep, hit OK. And then I could, let's see, I think this right here. What I would do is I would just put the transparency on like multiply, and it'll just blend in, right? So it just became just a really darker version of what, what's already there, but I could just take it out either way. It doesn't really matter. But what I ended up doing here was I just stacked on, some more transparency, no, some more multiply versions of just this shirt. So it just adds more, I guess it just adds more shadows as we go. But I'm just gonna turn back on the colors, and I think I can do maybe one more real quick. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do one more, because since there's no clipping mask, right? I mean, there's clipping mask, but since there's no clipping mask like Photoshop, I wouldn't have to just do that here. I can just, do that on the design side. So that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm just gonna keep moving. But this right here technically is the color layer, so I'll just go ahead and put that in one layer, and we'll call this color layer. Yeah, so I can keep moving. Actually, I'll move the tag up some. Okay, yeah. So on the back layer, we're just gonna do the back layer real quick. So it's just the same concept. I'll just take that link file, go ahead and put that on top. The transparencies on that one to multiply. We can change the color of the path to maybe, I think it was this brown actually, right? And that's another thing that I've learned, like the color actually matters, you guys. Colors actually matter. So I'm having an issue here. So I'm looking at the live, but it doesn't look like I'm doing a whole lot of zooming, and it doesn't look like, okay, there we go. All right. But yeah, colors actually matter. So like, I'm gonna click on this color here, drop it down real quick so I can bring it in real quick so I can show you guys what's up. If I was to pick like this red here, okay, it's really blown out, like you can't really see some of the shadows that's going on. But if I was to pick like maybe this red, you start to get more of a realistic feel. You know what I'm saying? We pick like maybe an insider blue, something like this here. It just, you get more natural the more you get closer to like black. But if you go too black, you know what I'm saying, of course you're not getting anything out of it. But if you go to like a gray, like these things actually do have, some type of relevance to it. You guys should probably look into different colors and stuff like that. Let's see, would anybody have questions? Will this tutorial be available later? Yes, I am. Anytime I do something on live, it definitely goes up like right afterwards. I need people to know that. So yeah, it will be available for you guys to, check out and all that stuff. So if you gotta go to bed, I guess holla at me tomorrow. Let me see what's going on. 15 people watching, man. If anybody's just now joining the stream, how you doing? What's going on with you? Thank you for dropping in. I think because this one here was kind of like, I wouldn't say it's overexposed or underexposed, but because it was like underexposed, no, it was overexposed, and blown out, I'd have to use like a different t-shirt, but I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here into Photoshop real quick, because I had to do it I had to make one in Photoshop to make the thumbnail today. So I'm going to rasterize the layer that I have over here on Photoshop, and I'm going to bring that one into Illustrator. Yep, so this one's a little bit darker, as you guys can see. So the only problem is it's smaller. This is that whole Illustrator and Photoshop thing working together. So I'm gonna place it in, and I'm gonna try to match it up as good as possible, right? Something like that. And then if I use a multiply, just take away these as well, you can start to see that this works out really well. I think it's too much actually, so actually I'm gonna go back into this layer and then kind of drop the opacity down. All right. And I can probably do the same thing for the back of this shirt here, because like there's not much, I guess you can say, there's not much shadows and stuff on the back of the shirt. But all I would do, what I would do is I would just stack them, you know, and that's just gonna make the file bigger, you know, and that's not really what I want to do. I mean, it's cool. It's not really recommended. Let's just say that. So I'm gonna just drop the back in Photoshop and then basically raise the levels of it. And then we can toss it back over here into Illustrator. And go from there. There it is. Right. Lana Boom, how you doing? Let's go ahead and bring this in down here. I know there's much. How many of you guys are really excited for the drawing tutorials I'm gonna be giving you guys? Cause I'm really excited about that. See, sketches to design says great tutorial. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go ahead and delete this out real quick, and then put these into one group. We'll call this color layer back, and this is color layer front. And now basically I can start putting designs in. So actually I've been making some sketches on Procreate, and today was actually gonna be a design day. Maybe I can just go ahead and design something on live real quick. So let's see. How many of you guys want me to design something on live? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and design something on live real quick. So I think my music stopped, by the way. Did it? Nope. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna design something on live real quick. I did some sketches on Procreate, and I think I wanted to turn those into like some designs or whatnot. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. So I'm gonna go into my Procreate. Oh man, stretching. All right, so I'm gonna go to Procreate. I'm gonna bring in some stuff. Here's one. I'm actually proud about some of this stuff because like I haven't really been sketching like that, but I had to show you guys that I still get out here and sketch. You know what I'm saying? I still go out here and I still make some sketches and I put them together. I've been doing this for years, so I wanted to get into it again. So let me see, PNG, and I want to airdrop that into my MacBook Pro. See what's going on. Definitely want to change the color of these t-shirts when I bring this in too, by the way. So we're going to here and then boom, drop it in. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen this, right? Because if you're following me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, like I put up like some montages of me drawing this. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, this is like a shout out to you guys. This is where you probably would have saw this at, but what I'm gonna do is image trace it because I don't feel like going through just tracing it over, and then expand. Then I want to take the magic wand tool, click on the black, delete it out. It's gonna leave me with just this here, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this on this artboard right here, and I think I'm gonna put black behind the artboard so we can see what's going on. Okay. So very rough, edgy kind of thing that I got going on over here. I think I'm gonna scale this back some like this, and I think what I want to do, I think what I was thinking about doing was just putting king around it, or putting in some type of phrase that says king. I was looking at some stuff earlier actually, and I was just looking for like, I'm not sure if I was looking for like Bible verses or if I was looking for just something that outwardly says it. But I was thinking maybe born a prince, dies a king, something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think I should put this as? Or what do you think should be, circled around it, I'm thinking about, I don't know. Let me just make a new layer real quick and then play around with the idea of just putting something around it. It's good, buddy. We can do You know, we could do the Charlie Pengus thing, right? The Charlie Pengus thing, which what he would do is he'll make like a circle, something like this. As a matter of fact, let me do this right. Let me do this correct. Because I've also been, not only have I been like looking at the community, I've also been studying up on like other people as well. I've been studying up on like, so was it Chi World 0123 or something like that? I think that's what he was. I think he's from Chicago. I've been looking up at him a lot, you know. He's been doing some amazing things. He's been doing some amazing things, and it's been for like a while too. Just being an artist, you know, just drawing stuff, and I think that's really awesome that he does that. But I learned some really cool techniques from him. All right. Let's see if I can emulate it real quick. Ooh, I don't know, man. We'll find out. I think I might have just did it right. Nope. And I think the reason why that didn't work out is because there's some points that are just not connected. Like this was hand drawn, so I have to connect these points and try it again. So let's try that again. I think it was divide, and then, and now that I did that, I should be able to delete. Yep. Chi World taught me that. So if you guys didn't catch what happened, right? Because I'm pretty sure you guys couldn't, because OBS isn't showing you guys what's happening. I basically drew a circle around what I have, right? And then I probably need to fix this up again. So I'm gonna take this layer here. You gotta make sure that whatever illustration you have, it all connects together. All right. So there's some points that are just kind of off because of my illustration, but get it together like this. Okay. You have the color behind it. You have the illustration above it, right? And then you go into your Pathfinder and you hit divide. Okay, that basically merged them all together. They put them into like one little group, and now you can just select them out with the white direct select tool, and you can just delete out the stuff that you really don't need. So I just needed that color gone, or for that I needed this color behind the actual illustration, so I can do the stuff that like I need to do here. So I'm gonna make this one, this black here. I know it's kind of a messed up way of doing it, but now I can start doing some other things that I wanted to do. So I'm gonna make a circle here like this, and we want to put this circle on white, or probably a white outline instead. I don't want to do just white, so I'll flip that like this, and then we'll bring the strokes out to maybe 15. Okay, and then I'll take that, hit Command C, Command F, scale it up some. I think maybe like right here, and keep going. Actually, bring it up like this. Right. I don't know. I think that looks okay-ish right there. We could do that. But I'm gonna go back into this Pharaoh layer real quick, and I want to put a black stroke behind it. Of course. So I gotta go into this layer, go to object, think expand. Oh, that was the wrong. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy that because I used to do this a lot too. So I'll copy it, hit Command F, lock that layer down, bring back that other layer, and then unite that. So that whole back layer just became one shape. And now I can go into layer 3, put a good old stroke on it, black stroke. We'll do something a little bit like this. But you know what? I didn't draw anything, so it's kind of like I'm stuck at what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me go ahead and put the strokes on the outside. You're so right. And I only, like I do it sometimes, and other times I kind of don't. I don't know. But yeah, what I want to do here. See, I'm not planning, or I haven't planned anything on this. So I'm just kind of messing around with it right now. But if I was to do the Charlie Pangus thing, I'd probably put like a square on this side right here. The typical thing that he's pretty good at what he does. Let me not say anything like that. He's good at what he does. So he'd probably put like a square here, and then like another square on the other side. And he'll put like some text above this, overarching it. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Rye? Is that the direction that I want to go though? Cause I'm more about the dignity of simplicity. Like I don't like to have. So at one point in time, I had like a really laid out design that was very, very similar, but I decided that, well, I want to go simple. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more to be said about something that's not like all in your face. You know what I mean? When you can do something simple. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all of this out. Okay, we're gonna do a Robert Loyale style. Okay, and I'm going to do the same circle again, just a little bit different. We're gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna lock it down, and then, well, I'm not gonna lock it down, but I'm gonna copy it first and then lock it down and then turn it off, because I want to make sure that I have that there. And then I want to go into my type tool, type on path, and then click maybe like right here. And then we're gonna basically go, I think maybe 72. Look at that. Oh, of course I can't look at it right now. Let's put this on white so we can see what's going on. Put that on a white. I think maybe, so I want to type out, I think the message so I was trying to do a king design, and I know I wanted to say king, or maybe I wanted to say Pharaoh, born a prince. So it should say Pharaoh at the top and then say born a prince at the bottom, and then I think I'm gonna do like 1980, you know what I'm saying, something like that, since everybody's, or 1990s, established in the 90s. So I'll put EST, and then on the other side, in the 90s. I don't know, we'll see what you guys feel about that. Let's see what you guys are talking. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna type out the word Pharaoh. I think I spelled that wrong. You look it up real quick like. think it's AOH. Yeah, it's AOH. It will kind of move this over like this, like right here. Messing up. Let's try it again. Move it over like right here. All right, move it right. Oh my God. One more time, right? Gotta make sure it stays on the outside. Okay, about right here. I think I can move it over just a little bit more. Then I'll use, I think I want to use a bigger font. You know, I like slab serifs. I really do. I think slab serif is like one of the best, I guess, when you're looking to make something bold. Matter of fact, you know, there's a whole lot of things that I just haven't said anything about, you know, when it comes down to like text. And as much as like I know, like this right here, you know what I'm saying? This right here is bare minimum. I think I'm gonna start showing you guys different stuff in text, because you know the one thing that I was coming to about T-shirt Tuesday is like, man, there's only so many things I can show you guys. You heard me? You know what I'm saying? Like at some point in time, the effects are gonna wear out. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have to just start doing just straight up live streams, which isn't bad, but you know, T-shirt Tuesday is gonna go ahead and revamp. You know what I'm saying? But now that I'm thinking about it, like there's a whole lot of text stuff I can show you guys. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that I can show you guys. Shout out to you guys that are giving me compliments too, man. Thank you. For real though. Yeah, so let's go to like, I think I'm gonna bring this to 112 or 115. And like I need to check back in on like T-shirt chick. I haven't seen her in a while. You know, I know that she's been growing and stuff like that, but man, like I've been looking at the community and I low key have just been like impressed by what everybody's doing. Even some old heads are coming back, you know what I'm saying? What's the dude name? Like I think his name is Smox. Smox D. SHMOXD. Like he's back uploading like almost regularly now, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are back now, and I think that's really cool. The community is like growing again. Let's go ahead and put this on. I think it needs to come up to like maybe 150. Right, unlock that layer down. I want to bring back this layer just to see what's going on. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. So let's see. I said I wanted to do something like, if I go into the bottom layer, hit Command F, you know, I think I want to go ahead and type at the bottom of this too. Except we don't want it that big. I think we want to go back to like 40 or 30. I just do like 36. And then put that on white as well. And then bring this in on the inside. Hey, believe it or not, like this stuff right here, I used to struggle on. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like This right here, I used to straight struggle. I used to like, how did people get that to match up so well? And then I messed it up, and then I just messed it up. But I used to struggle on this part right here. Crazy, right? But I don't think I want it that perfect. I think I want it like here. And I'll type out Born to Prince or something like that. I don't know. It's just technically just an example. And I'll push this over. Actually, I did mess this up, but it's okay. Could just tab it over like this. Boom. In there. But yeah, I saw that well, actually he was already kind of doing that. He was trying to, I think about this time last year, he bought a DTG machine and it broke on him or something like that. And honestly, we both were kind of on the same thing. Like I was trying to get a DTG machine some years ago, but then I just opted in for like a press, you know what I'm saying, a heat press. And I thought that was pretty cool to do, but then I just didn't really mess with it for real. You know what I mean? So I ended up basically not doing it, but he went back and he got his DTG machine, and I'm actually happy that he got it. Oh yeah, so and by the way, the font, I don't ever give you guys the font because I never taught you guys. The font that I'm using here is called Aardvark Bold. So AARDVARK Bold. I'm just gonna put that in the chat so you guys know. I'm spelling things wrong again. But you guys can, I had this font since, because I know I needed a slab serif. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like I didn't like impact. I'm just gonna keep it real. So I purposely searched for like something that was almost like a school font. You know what I'm saying? And this is what it came with. Well, this is what I got, and I got this back in like 2013. I think it was free on was at defont.com, so you guys can find that one if you need it. Go my bro. So I like this. I think it looks good there. I think I want to do. Like some brush strokes real quick. Something like, or not like that. I actually need my brush. I need my actual. I actually need my pen. So what did I do with my pen? Okay. Turn on AstroPad real quick. I think I want to do some brush strokes real quick to go around it. Go around the actual Pharaoh real quick. I think that'd be really smooth. And then I can put the established in the 90s, you know what I'm saying, on the sides and all that stuff, and we'll call that a design. So let's see here. I need kind of like a nice little font to go, not a font, but a nice little stroke to go with these. So I'm gonna go here, and oh man, let's see. Click here. Okay, I want to go into right here, make a new brush, a new calligraphic brush. Make this pressure, and I'll put that variation at 9. And okay. All right. Now I got my calligraphic brush, and that was too strong. I think that was not good enough. I'm gonna roll with I need to. Okay, let's try it again one more time. Needs to be pressured down, not a lot, something like that. Nope. All right, I need to go above the Pharaoh layer. That's what's really happening, right? Okay. Kind of, it looks hand drawn because it is hand drawn. Cool. What other softwares am I using? I'm also using so I'm low key done with, like I said in the beginning of this, I'm low key done with Adobe. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm only using Illustrator because I feel like Illustrator is probably the best of all of them for t-shirt designers and illustrators. So just use Illustrator. But I'm also using Procreate. Okay, I've been doing a whole lot in Procreate. You know what I mean? And I think, I don't know, man, I'm low key like with that right now. I think that's like some of the best thing that we got going on. Procreate. I have been using Vectornator. Vectornator is kind of cool too. Not really a fan of it yet because I feel like my iPad is, so I only get like 64 gigabytes on it. I think I probably maxed out on it, so it's not giving me what I need. You know what I'm saying? As much as I would like it to use, like to use it, it's not doing what I want it to do. And that's just really technically my fault. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm using Vectornator and what is that, Procreate, and I'm liking both of them, to be honest with you. So this is what I'm doing right here. So I made that kind of like point. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this. It's just something I want to do real quick just to see how it's going. But I made that point, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to rotate it. Make some copies and rotate it. So let's see. I want to put this one at like maybe 15 degrees to the left. Yeah, and I'm gonna copy that. Okay, and I'm just gonna do the repeater thing. Right? And I guess we can turn this off so we can look at it. I mean, I think what's throwing this off is the fact that the Pharaoh is kind of he's kind of too big. So I'm gonna put him on a new layer real quick, and I'm gonna turn him. Whoop. I need to go ahead and put both of these into one layer technically, and then with him, just go ahead and make a copy of it on layer 18. Just boom, wow. Turn it off, and then I can shorten this new layer down. Just kind of look at it. Let's examine. Try it again. Yeah, that might be too much. Versus it being up here. So yeah, that might be too much. It would be cool though. Let's see if I can just delete these out and look at it. I don't know. How you guys feeling about this one? Let me know how you guys feel about this, because I mean, it's different, you know. What I'm gonna do, what I want to do is I'm gonna continue it out, but let me lock these layers. Let me take my pen and then at least make this attempt again. I want to make smaller versions of it, like here. Right, and then click on that, bring up, click R, bring up the repeat sign right here, hit copy, and then go around. Yeah, I kind of knew that was gonna happen too. If I take all of this layer and just kind of like bring it in. Yeah, but this is kind of, I don't know. I like it, but I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. It looks cool. Okay, look good. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the established stuff on the sides real quick, and then I'll call this a design, so I can just put that on the test mock-ups real quick, and then that's basically it. I can sit back and chill with you guys, cause brother, now at this point in time, I not only did I just do a T-shirt Tuesday actual design, I did a mock-up as well. So this time my brother worked really hot. I worked pretty hard, pretty hot, you know what I'm saying, and hard. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna put a circle right here. Put that on white. Oh man, I just messed something up. All right, where's that select tool? Bring that back out. Right. And I'll put this one on this side over here. Now that's kind of off. Let's go ahead and unlock this stuff. All right, let's see. Maybe make a bold stroke. Maybe make a bold stroke on each end of the Pharaoh. Wait a minute. Are you saying the Pharaoh as in like the lettering, or the Pharaoh the design? Oh, you know what? I think you're talking about the design, right? So let's see. I think it's screaming soft cotton tee vintage. Yeah, it kind of is, man. I'm low key thinking about putting texture on it, but I think that'll be for the people who downloads this. I don't think I want to put too much on. but it is looking like a nice little man, I've been doing some stuff low key, man. And there's some stuff that I haven't released yet. Like I actually did record some things prior to, like, you know what I'm saying, today, like prior to this month. I have a good 6 or 7 tutorials. I just didn't put them out because I kind of feel like, one, they're repetitive, and then two, um the effect isn't like an easy effect for everybody to get. So like this here was a drawn effect, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, it wasn't something that somebody could just emulate, you know what I mean? So when I drew out this Pharaoh on like my on Procreate, I sat back and I looked at it. I was like, Robert, is this something that like the average person can just pick up and go on? And I had to ask you guys, like, that's why I asked that question today on my timeline, my community tab. I was like, there's only so many effects I can give you guys on Illustrator before I'm like, okay, like we got to start drawing, you know what I mean? So when I asked you guys today, like, do you guys even have, um, tablets and stuff like that? And I saw that a bunch of you guys do, and you guys are trying to get into that. Brighten up my full day. I'm just like, bet, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get that popping. But yeah, like, I'm gonna leave up some of these effects to some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like the texturing effect. Pretty sure you guys can get that down. It's nothing. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. The glitch effect. There's a real easy glitch that you guys can do, like right here in Illustrator. Where is it at? Like a really, really easy one. Going to like the width tool. So if you look on the left side of my screen, I'm not sure because I can't zoom in, but right above my shape builder tool is just like a corn on a cob, basically. If you hold, like, if you click and you hold it and you go down to, I think it's like the wrinkle tool. Real easy effect, yo. Let me see. I'm gonna go into like this stroke that I just created. I'm gonna go ahead and outline those strokes. But like, real easy effect. See if I can even get it going. Like, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but like it made the edges like really rough. If you guys can even see that. Like, do you see what it's doing? Like, real easy glitch effect. You know what I mean? Y'all see? Are y'all seeing this? You know what I mean? Like, that's low key dope. I'm just playing with it right now, but there's gonna be a tutorial on it. But there's some stuff, if you guys just played around with it in Illustrator, you guys would just find some real cool things. So I'm gonna go ahead and lock these down. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish this out. Let's see. On the other side, on this side I want to put EST, except we'll put this in white for starters. And gotta pick like a smaller, thinner font. We already got a serif going, so I need to pick a sans serif. And I'm thinking maybe hopefully my computer doesn't crash when I click on this too, because I've been having some weird stuff going on with it. So I downloaded this font called Assuming. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here. Second font. Assuming. I think that this one actually cost. All right, I think that one was like $20. Okay. And we're gonna put in EST, or I'm gonna do EST like this, right? So is it? I'm tripping. So is it like not comma, but quotation mark est or est quotation, or not quotation, but oh man, what's that called? Ah shoot, what's that thing called? I'm tripping because now it's like almost 11 over here. Is it like this? I believe it is. I'll put just 1990. I'm not born in the 90s, by the way. I was born in 89. You know what this thing is missing though? You know, like what's them little tiki fire things, you know what I mean? If I had them little tiki fire things, like if I drew that out and I had it like right there, you know what I'm saying? Like where I put these like ovals at, you know, like if I had that little tiki fire thing and I put like where the ovals at, that set this design off really well. What y'all think? Should I just go ahead and just look up some, like go to Google, find a little tiki fire thing, and just kind of like Illustrator draw it in real quick? Because I think that's what I'm thinking about doing. What's that called, man? I don't even know what it's called. The little torch thingy that be on like that being like the mummy and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Here it go right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just save it in and drop that mug in here real quick, because I think that might just kill the game real quick. So let me go ahead and make sure that my pen is up and ready. Just go ahead and drop this in real quick. Alrighty, and then we'll scale this back in. I need to drop the opacity so I can see what I'm doing, because your boy cannot see. Alright. Yep. And then I'll turn those off, or turn off those ellipses real quick. And then just draw this in, you know what I mean? Because I think that low-key was a nice little hot idea. This is a nice little t-shirt I just created, a nice little t-shirt design. But that's like a nice little idea that I just came up with. Well, that we came up with, because low-key I asked you guys and somebody was just like, do it, you know what I mean? Yes, the Olympic flame thing, man, yes. Now, because it's hand drawing, I don't know if I really want to like get too elaborative with this, because this is, well, the most important thing is the fact that I have the Pharaoh in, so that's the real thing. Let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna turn off this here. And then, yep. And then I wanna, instead of this being white, you know what? Sorry if I'm killing some of y'all's eyes, by the way. We could probably do a better drawing of that. I don't think I wanted it like that. I think I wanted it more of a, I do want it to be a little bit more structured than what I had it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trace out like the top, and I'm gonna leave those black spaces, right? Let's see what that looks like. And then something like this. Yep. On the object, path, outline the strokes, and then scale it up. Dang, because now it's not hitting like it should. I think it's because of those two things right there. Yep. You know, not all ideas are the best idea. Well, no, it was a good idea, but not all executions are the best executions. Let's say that. But in this, I think this is a nice little design. I think it goes, especially for a square design. Like I didn't even do, I normally don't do square designs. You know what I'm saying? Like I normally do like, what is it? 14 by 17, 14 by 19s. I don't really do like a whole 1 by 1. So for 1 by 1, that looks pretty cool. I think that's awesome. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and put all of those into one layer. I think that started like right here. Actually just lock down this black layer, and I'll just boom like this, and then put everything into one layer. Lock it, turn it off, turn it on, boom, cool. Now bring back these layers. I need to go into these color layers and then just change up the path color to like, so it can't be, so the issue here is that because it's Illustrator, well, for starters, the issue is that I can't bring out blacks. If I can't put black, I can't make the actual shirt black because the shadows, right? So that's the first issue. The second issue is that what we have as black, okay, in Illustrator is absolute black, right? So there's no, it's not really gray tone to it. It's not really key, you know, like we think. So key would be the black that we're normally seeing, but what we have in Illustrator is absolute black. So I can't use black for real. All right, so I have to turn these into key. And then I can just place that document on there. So Command C. I'm gonna lock down that layer. I don't even know what these are, man. Let's just go ahead and delete those. And I guess delete these two, just to keep my little panel clean. And then, oh yeah, that's what those were. These were t-shirt arts. So we'll call this t-shirt art. And we'll just drop that in. The first one, oh, so we found the issue, something that I didn't do yet, which was I need to expand everything. I need to expand the appearance and then expand. And then I need to go in. This is another technique that I did on my last T-shirt Tuesday, I think it was. Everything needs to be, I guess what you say, everything needs to be made into a shape. So hit Command F starters. Just bring that back over here like this. Right? Yep. Bring everything back over here like this. But everything needs to be made into a shape. So my fonts and all that stuff. Create outlines. And what you would do is you would just click on the font and you hit create outline. So you would right click on the font, go down to create outlines, and you're good to go. Or you could just click on the font, go into type, and then go down to create outlines, and they'll do the exact same thing. But now that we have that, I'm going to click on the entire layer. I want to go into object, path, outline, strokes, just in case there's anything that was stroked in. And then that's basically ready to go. So I'm going to hit Command C, I'll lock that and turn it off. Bring in a new layer. Bring in a new layer real quick, and then hit Command F over here like this. Dang, right, I forgot one thing. I'm over here rushing. All right, gotta go back over into this layer. All right, I want to go into object. Oh gosh, this is actually gonna, this one actually might suck. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the magic wand tool and just click on the black and delete that out. Can't do that. I think it's here actually. Yep, I just gotta go through. I was working messy, so I guess this kind of what I get for working messy. Actually, so you know what? I'll put all of this into one layer. Yeah, I'll put all of this into one layer. And then, bam, right? Hit Command C like this. I'm gonna lock this layer down. And hit Command F. All right. And then I'm going to expand the appearance for starters and then rasterize. Right? And then I can image trace it back in. Expand, and then magic wand on the black. Boom, it's gone. So now I could just bring it on a new layer, knock that layer out. Blacks. Boom. So now basically what I had to do basically was I had to eliminate the black from the back of the Pharaoh because I was trying to do some extra stuff with it. But now that that's gone and it's just a shape now, like everything that you see is just white now, I can put this on like the t-shirts, you know what I'm saying? So I basically, what I just did was, it was more of an advanced way, more of a nuisance way to eliminate the background, right? But now I can just put that anywhere I really want it. So something like this that goes on the back, or I can put it on the front. Really, I think I like it on the back. I think we don't have enough back designs. I don't know. What you guys feel? Right? I don't know what you guys feel like. Does it go on the back or does it go on the front? We'll call this back. Hit this here, Command F. Where did I paste that? That did not need to go there. Nope. That right here, like this. And then we'll take that front design, or that front, what is it? The texture, not the texture, but the oh god, what's that called? The shadows for the front, and we'll put it at the top. Yep. And I don't know, like, what you guys feel? Just want y'all's perspective on it. Should it go on the front? Should it go on the back? Is it hard where it's at right now? You know what I'm saying? Back. Let me see. If I put it on, if I make the back blacker, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I was telling you guys earlier. So like, because of Illustrator, and it's really not even just Illustrator, because Photoshop has it too, except to the extent with Photoshop, you can drop the opacity. I mean, you can do it here too, but you can drop the opacity and you can see it better. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think it looks cool when it's a little bit more like this, because I can see the wrinkles of the shirt too. I mean, not just the wrinkles on the design, but the wrinkles on the shirt. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I like it, you know. I think this was a cool little live that we had today. You said gold color on the front. Make the design a gold color. Let's see. Oh, I messed up. Hold on. I think with the front, if I was to change the color, on the front, I'd have to go through and individually change the colors, because making it just a solid color like this, I don't know, man. I don't know, because I can play around with this all day. You know what I mean? I could play around with this all day. I'm also getting tired too, so. But yeah, this was it. So front and back, it doesn't really matter, you know what I'm saying? But I do want to kind of like tell you that if you do put it on the back, that means that you have to make a front design. You know what I mean? Actually, you know, I've seen a lot of people do this, where they kind of like they put it on both, right? And they put let me lock this layer down. They put that up here at the top, on the top left breast. You know what I'm saying? They make it like a badge. And then on the back, they have the exact same thing. You know what I mean? The only one problem about Illustrator and making like t-shirt templates and stuff like that is that it's hard to like see. You know what I mean? So like it doesn't blend in. But what I can do, and I just like to work extra anyways, is I'll put like a small little blur effect on it. And it'll give you like that little sense of like realism. Let's go 1. Hit okay. We might can actually go like, I think we probably should have went like 0.75. Let's try that. Put that at 8. But yeah, you know, something like that. That's what it would look like. So I don't know. It's 11 o'clock. I think I've been on. So I started at 9 and now it's 11. You know what I'm saying? So I think I did pretty good today. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this one quits, man. I don't know if I can stay up to 12 tonight. Brother gotta go to sleep. But yeah, so basically all this stuff will be available on Patreon. You guys know this now. So anything that I create on the channel will be uploaded on Patreon within the week. I'm going to leave that in the chat real quick, but it is already in the description box. So if you guys want to, yeah, 4x4, yep. So if you guys want to pick that up, you guys can definitely go to my Patreon. It's right there in the chat now. Let me see, get that going real quick. I will have that up by, actually I have it up by like later tomorrow, like probably midday tomorrow, or I'll probably have it out no later than Friday. You know what I mean? So everything, like I said, everything I do goes up there, so you guys can pick it up. But with that being said, you guys, I'm done for today. You know what I mean? So follow me on Instagram. I would say follow me on Twitter. I would say follow me on Twitter, but I really don't use Twitter like that. If you're not subscribed to me, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You just watched the whole, what? How many hours was this? You know what I mean? Like, it's about an hour and a half of just straight content. Me giving, like, you know, my perspective on things. And then you guys were watching and then giving me, like, feedback. So we just got, like, a really cool, like, relationship going on. You know what I mean? So kind of like, what's good? What's up with your boy? Like, follow, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Bell me so you know when my next live come out. And with that being said, you guys, I guess I'll holler at y'all tomorrow or something, or later on. Because I might, low-key, I might just do another live tomorrow. So, I don't know. Let's do it. But with that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and log off out of here. So, stay amazing, stay creative, but above all else, stay awesome.